Alright guys, what is up? So today I'm going to be talking about my Hero 7 Black settings. Everyone likes to have good content to put on their YouTube channel if you're a YouTuber like me. And having the right camera settings is the number one thing you need. It's the essential. And so today we're going to be talking about the settings that I use for my camera. Alright guys, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to, you're going to press this button right here, and it's going to give you all of these options, and you're going to want to press Pro Tune. If it says off, you're going to want to turn that on, and then that'll make it so that you're able to do all of these different settings and stuff. So if you're wondering how to get it into 4K, what you do is you press 4K, and if you have it on like 2.7 or 1080, you're gonna go to, but like say your frames per second is like 60 or like pretty high, you're gonna want to bring it down to 30, and then go over here, and then bring it to 4K. And then it's going to say hyper smooth stabilization, so that means you can do it. And you're going to also make sure that this size, so see how it says that it's not supported on 16 to 9. You just need to bring it like this, like that, press back, and it's like a bug or something. And if you want it on super view, just select super view, and there you go. You can have it hyper smooth stabilization and on super view at the same time. Okay, so once you've gotten the view and stabilization set up, you're gonna want to turn on Pro Tune, and then you can mess with more of the settings. So we're just gonna leave the shutter on auto. Don't change anything there, but you'll also have your EV comp. So the EV comp will make it darker or lighter depending on what you have it on. I like to keep it on -1 because that makes it a little bit darker so that it's not super washed out and bright. I like to keep my white balance fairly high, because if you have it a lot lower than like 2800, then it just makes it like super blue, and having it at 5500 makes it the most accurate color and just really brings out all your greens. So the ISO is the GoPro's sensor to sensitivity of light, and you want to keep it fairly low for the minimum, because then it keeps the shot properly exposed. You scroll down a little bit and you have the ISO maximum. I'm keeping it like right in the middle. 6400 I believe is the highest sensitivity, but if you keep it lower, then the light exposure looks a lot better. I like to keep my sharpness on medium. If it's too high, then it's gonna look like way too zoomed in, but if it's too low, then the thing that you're filming is going to look really zoomed out and out of focus. So keeping it in medium keeps it well defined while not zooming in too much. The next setting we have is the color setting. So it'll give you two options, GoPro and flat. I like to keep mine in flat because it just really brings out the shadow, and it makes it look more realistic when you're filming. The next setting we have is the raw audio. So if you have it on low, then it will apply minimal audio correction and just keep it the rawest. Medium is right in the middle, and high applies the most audio processing. I like to keep it on high because then it can mute a lot of the wind noise and just really let you focus into the trail instead of all of the wind noise. The microphone is the next setting. So I like to keep mine on wind because I mostly use my GoPro for filming mountain bike content, and so that'll just filter out the wind and only use the back microphone so that you don't get a ton of wind into the microphone. Now, the other option is stereo or auto. Auto just switches between it, but I just prefer keeping it on wind. And then stereo, that's for when you're not filming mountain bike stuff, and then you can just have it use both the microphones, and so then just the sound quality is a lot better. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and be sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. So the ISO minimum just controls the GoPro's sensitivity to light. So if you keep it at 100, then, oh my goodness, every time. I like to keep my white balance fairly high. It makes it so that, like, if you have it kind of lower at like 2800 or